What is your take on everything that's happened?
Skip, Carrie, my grandmother used to always tell my brother and I, there's a little truth even in a lie.
Okay.
The only truth in this lie is that he hurt himself. He lied about how he hurt himself. And as you read, you said everybody wanted to believe that there was still good in humanity. When he told this story, I had a hard time believing it because he was telling the narrative. No one else did. And I'm saying to myself, okay, if this great act of heroism was documented, everybody has it on cell phone, camcorder, video recorder, but it's just him telling the story. And so I'm thinking to myself, it's not right. Something's not right here. And for him, not only to tell the lie, but then perpetuate it by releasing a statement saying that what I did was nothing special, I would do that for any kid, when you actually did nothing to begin with. So not only did you tell the lie, you exacerbated the situation by making it worse. So now how do you trust a guy that can concoct a story like this to cover his actions? I'm disappointed. Now it calls into question. Now every time I see a story where someone rescues a baby or rescues a dog, did you put the dog in harm's way to begin with? Did you put the baby in harm's way to begin with so you can be this hero all of a sudden? It calls into question, and I hate being so cynical. I hate being skeptical of people because I think there's good in everybody. But now I don't know what to believe. What is truth and what is fiction?
So you're just waking up to the fact that you need to be pretty wary when you watch what you watch people say on television or on websites.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. I think we all should know, and we all have learned and should have learned a long time ago, the world is fraught with con artists who are skilled to the point of being gifted actors or actresses. They're everywhere in the world of sports. I don't know how many times over the years my dear mother has said to me, so-and-so, whom she just saw on television, seems like such a nice guy. and I happen to know so-and-so because maybe I've done television with so-and-so or covered him in some locker room somewhere. And I know for a fact so-and-so is not a nice guy.
Not one of your peers.
No, thank you very much. And I say, Mom, you got to wake up. No, he seems, no, you got to wake up. So this is another wake up and be wary kind of a story. But let's get down to this young man, Josh Shaw, who gave the commencement address at USC, who was elected a team captain at USC. Why yesterday didn't Josh Shaw then come forward and address the assembled media to tell us all exactly how he did injure both of his ankles? What happened? We still don't know.
Right.
So unfortunately, I and we here are left to guess again, right?
Sure.
So we know for one fact, he has hired a criminal defense attorney.
Yep.
Just silly me. Just silly me.
Yeah.
As I look back, I don't know anyone who's ever hired a criminal defense attorney unless that person at least was concerned he might be accused of some sort of criminal activity. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm guessing because Josh left us in the dark again yesterday about what the true story is. Okay, now I got to start leaping to some other conclusions here, or at least guessing about why would you concoct such an outrageously self-serving, heroic lie? Why would you do that? Okay, number one, you could be deeply embarrassed about what truly did happen, right?
What caused the accident?
Okay, what did happen? Maybe it's just embarrassment. See Manti Te'o.
Right.
And I concluded on Manti, I think he was deeply embarrassed by getting catfished. That's just me. Other people have different views of that. That's what I took away from that episode. Okay, so then you might, and I'm going to give Josh one little benefit of the doubt here. You might lie like this to protect a loved one because somebody else was guilty of something that you're trying to help cover up. I'm just, and that probably is not operating here, but I'm going to give him that possible out. But in the end, if he lied and concocted an outrageously heroic lie to cover up some sort of criminal behavior, even borderline criminal behavior, this is as low as it goes.
You're right about
This
that.
is to the point of being soulless.
Yes.
And when I say soulless, you got no soul, man. To go that far and then back it up with that statement, you say, I would have done this for, I'd save any child by jumping from the second story to save a drowning child.
Well, considering that
Whoa.
you didn't save the child to begin with.
Okay,
but
thank you.
My thing is, Skip, now even if he tells us how he injured, how do I believe it? You lied to begin with. So what is truth now? A college professor once told me, he said, Shannon, the night has 1,000 eyes. On most night, it has
And that
1,000
was pre-social media,
Yeah.
right?
The night has 1,000 eyes. Most night, it has 1,002, because someone sees you, even though you don't think they do. So someone had, for this to get out, because, Skip, he would have never, ever come forward and revealed the truth had not someone saw what transpired that night, that day. And, you know, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. But to go overboard like he went, to say, I'm a hero. And people was talking, and I saw people talking about him on this network, how great a hero he is.
Yeah, we were applauding him.
When
we thought he was
in
great.
actuality, he's a fraud, he's a sham.
He's a fraud.
He's a young man. But you know what? Even young men know right from wrong. The worst thing you can do is to cover up an act when you've already done wrong, because now everybody moving forward, they're going to always go back to this situation and wonder whether or not you're telling the truth, because you can only cry wolf for so long before people stop believing.
All right.